Who's ready to rebel? Hi, it's your girl, Dezzi Pixels. I am a freelance illustrator and I help artists find clients and build businesses online. In today's video, we are going to talk about the Rebel brand archetype. So, let's get started. The questions we will be answering today are: what are the ideals and goals of the Rebel brand archetype? What is the unique visual style and color palette of the Rebel brand? And who should use that archetype and why? For the first question, what are the ideals and goals of the Rebel brand archetype? The Rebel brand archetype is all about destroying power structures. It's about seeing what doesn't work and disrupting and innovating the status quo. This need for revolution comes from seeing what's not working. It's all about taking the established quo and changing it, doing something different, doing something that leaves their own mark on the world. Hearing that, it probably wouldn't surprise you that the Rebel brand type fears being inconsequential or not making an impact in their life. They don't just want to be another cog in the machine. They want to feel like an individual that's making a difference. Next, what visuals and colors symbolize the Rebel brand archetype? The colors that represent the Rebel brand archetype are bright, bold reds and oranges, paired down with neutrals like strong, bright whites, dark blacks, and grays for a little contrast. These colors are meant to provoke a sense of shock, awe, attention grabbing. Their colors want to go against what's normally seen around everywhere else because you're all about breaking that convention. So using a bright color such as an orange that has that symbolism of warning, of pay attention, of look here, is the look and feel that the Rebel brand is going for. As for visuals, you want to include visuals of personal triumph, of people coming together to fight for causes, to people standing up to what's already established, and people doing activism and things to change what's not working right now. Remember, you want your visuals to invoke that sense of changing what's not working. So it's not enough just for the rebel to be fighting for a cause or fighting against the system. It's about fighting for positive change in that system. Using these visuals helps the people that identify with the Rebel brand feel like they're making a difference and contributing in a way that can see change. Next, who is attracted to the Rebel brand and why? People who are attracted to the Rebel brand tend to be people who are interested in going their own way. They don't like the established way of doing things, and they like the freedom of choice to find and discover their own ways to do it. These types of people fear being inconsequential and controlled. So when you are using this in your branding and marketing, you want to emphasize that individualistic mindset and that what you're doing is a tool for them to be able to do change and disruption in their life. These people tend to be the type that take massive action, and they really want to see that change come through in their actual world and environment. This is the complete opposite of the last week's Everyman brand archetype, where they're not interested at all in fitting in. If I couldn't think of two more diametrically opposed types if I tried. So for this one, you do not want to focus on them being part of the collective. A lot of people tend to like to have that hero complex, to think they're going to be the ones to save and be the one to come to the rescue. Now, where that might not be as true in the real world, that collective activism and that collective action you can really push in your branding and marketing to help the person that identifies with the Rebel brand feel like they can contribute in a way that can make great enough change with the collective around them. Brands that already use this archetype are Harley Davidson, Diesel, American Apparel, and Jack Daniels. And with that, we have come to the end of another glorious video. Again, thanks for joining me this week for your homework again, like, all the other times I give you homework and it's like, haha, a similar thing. I want you to look at the companies that I listed earlier, look at their marketing and see how they use that Rebel brand archetype and that color palette and that energy to sell their customers and audience on that Rebel need, that Rebel feel that the Rebel brand gives. Can I say Rebel anymore? So anyways, I appreciate y'all joining me this week. I will see you next week. If you didn't know what time next week that is, that's Monday. Don't ask me for a specific time. You're lucky I'm doing it every Monday. So anyways, this has been your girl, Dezzi Pixels, and I'm out, bitches. I'll see y'all next week. Be safe and have a good one. Bye!